Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Naja and I make college or lifestyle related content. As you may or may not know, I will be attending Stanford University in the fall, class of 2023. So if you are new to my channel, check out my other videos. I have a lot of vlogs and kind of college advice videos. So today's video will be another college application advice video, and I know I've given you guys advice before, but the tips are kind of like spread out in between videos, so I want to give you guys one all together compiled video of advice for applying to college, because it is college application season. Most applications open August 1st and the deadlines are coming up. For Questbridge, the deadline is mid-September. For other early application or like early decision deadlines, your deadline is November 1st, and then after that, regular decision is January 1st. So you guys know you need to be working on those essays, filling out that Common App, all of that. So I'm going to talk about that today and just give you guys some words of advice and things I wish I knew when I was applying to college. So make sure to like and subscribe for more college content. I will be doing back to school videos very soon because we have a month and 9 days until we move into Stanford University, which is honestly crazy to say. I'm so grateful and I am so excited. Let's just start the video because I'm talking too much. It is now college application season. August 1st, all these applications open. Y'all are probably getting so many colleges flooding your emails, sending you so much mail. Y'all are going to get so much mail. As y'all can see in my thumbnail, like I was getting mail on mail on mail. As you know, the applications are already open, but they're not due for like another month, 2 months, 3 months, etc. Basically, the first tip is to start right now. Like, start now. You should be doing something every day towards your college applications. Even if you're procrastinating, you should be procrastinating productively. Say if you don't want to write this essay, I can work on filling out my Common App instead of writing this essay, or I can make my college list instead of writing my college essay. So even if you're procrastinating, just be productive and work on something kind of every day. Because applying to college is like having a whole other class added to your schedule, like an AP class added to your schedule. So start now so you won't be as stressed later on. Also, with your essay drafts, make sure to keep all essay drafts that you write, all essay prompts that you answer, make sure to keep a copy of those essays that you write, because you can reuse them for any college applications, any scholarship applications. A lot of the prompts will be the same. So make sure you keep that in an organized Google Drive. Y'all know I love Google Drive. Keep that organized in a Google Drive folder, and it'll be very easy to reference them and go back and like change them around when you're applying to other places. So the next tip, like I just said, fill out your Common or Coalition app, everything except for the essay portion. So if you are still working on your essays, you can already go ahead and fill out the Common application section, which is like activities, grades, test scores, all of those like things that you can just fill in very easily, no effort. You should go ahead and fill those out early now so you won't have to worry about doing all that like the day before applications are due or anything like that. When you're watching TV or just listening to music, just chilling, you go ahead and fill out your Common application because that's something very easy to fill out. The third tip is to develop and organize your college list. So when I mean develop, I mean research colleges that you really are interested in going to. As you guys know, the 3 types of schools are safety, target, and reach schools. So safety schools are schools that you think you have a good chance to get into. The acceptance rate is high, your scores are above average. A target school is a school that you meet the averages for, but it's kind of like, I may get in, but I might not. It's kind of a chance, but I should be able to get in that school as well. And then reach schools are schools that have very low acceptance rates. Even if you meet the average requirements for the test scores and GPA and all that, you still might not have a chance of getting in. That's a reach school. It's a dream school. I suggest having a balance of safety, target, and reach, just in case you don't reach your reach school, or just in case something happens to your target school, you still have a safety school. And it feels very good when you're applying to college and you've already been accepted to one place, because it's like, even if nothing else works out, I still have one college that accepted me and loved me for who I am, and I'm able to go somewhere. I'm not just stuck. So I suggest applying to some safeties, some targets, and some reach schools. As you guys know, I applied to 20 schools. I was accepted to 10. A lot of them were reach. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, most of my schools were reach schools, but you won't know until you try. But I did have some target and some safety schools on my list. So organize, I mean organize them by preference and where you would want to go. Like, what's your top choice, what's your second choice, what are your top 5 schools. Make sure you know what you're looking for in terms of like location, size, prestige, if they have your major. Make sure the schools that you're putting on your list meet those requirements. The fourth tip is to use spreadsheets on Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel or like any other platform that you can use to organize your colleges scholarships, deadlines, important information, and anything like that that you need to keep track of. When I was applying to college, I had my colleges listed out in my notes app in order of preference, and then I put like my status, like have I applied yet, what did I apply with, what else do I need to send, such as my FAFSA, my CSS profile, and anything, or my supplements, my Common App, all of that. So I just kept track of it that way. I also had a scholarship sheets, so I would put all my scholarships, the amount, the deadline, if I had applied, what my status was, and if I had gotten the scholarship, I highlighted in green. If I didn't get the scholarship, I highlighted in red. And it just helped me stay organized and know what I applied to. It's a real mess. Like, it's really hard to keep up with this stuff. So make sure y'all are staying very, very organized because it will help y'all a lot. I promise it will. The fifth tip that I have for you guys is to hold yourself accountable. Actually make progression on your college applications each day. The deadlines will definitely creep up on you guys because you have so many other things to worry about. So I suggest setting goals for yourself. Like, by the end of the week, I'm going to apply to this school, or by the end of the week, I'm going to have this draft done, or just anything that will help you guys stay on task, stay on the timeline that you want to be on. Some people don't have like the luxury of having other people help them out, don't have the support system, so just hold yourself accountable. You can make it happen on your own. Important deadlines. For many early action, early decision deadlines, it is November 1st. This means your whole application must be done for these schools by November 1st, and they usually let you know your decision in December. And then another important deadline will be January 1st, which is usually when most schools' applications are due. Sometimes they're like December 31st, but most schools' regular decision round applications are due January 1st, around that time period. So make sure if you are working during that time period, you're going to have to work over winter break to get those applications in. It does not just stop because you're on break. You have to keep working. So I know that I've been saying like early action, early decision, all of this. So I want to go over some like important college terminology. It gets kind of confusing when you're like, oh, early decision? No, I applied restricted early action. No, I applied early action. So here we go. So early decision means your application to that school is binding. If you get an early decision in an early decision program, that means you must attend that school. You are legally bound to attend that school. And the difference between that and early action is that if you're early action, you don't have to attend if you get in. Early decision is binding and early action is non-binding. Restricted early action means a student cannot apply to any other private schools early. So basically, Stanford has a restricted early action program. So if you apply to Stanford restricted early action, you can't apply to any other private school early either. Those are the three types of early applications. And of course, regular decision is just the regular application round when you submit by January 1st and you are notified no later than April. Rolling admission schools have like long admission windows, so even when the regular decision deadlines pass, you can still apply to that school and they'll still be like notifying students and like rolling decisions. So if you apply early and it says you've been deferred, that means that they want to wait to make a final decision on your application. So being deferred is not a bad thing. It is actually a good thing because it means the college didn't want to flat out reject you. They didn't know if they wanted to accept you yet, so they're going to review your application in the regular decision round. Sometimes it is very hard for deferred students to get in regular decision, but hold out hope. Send a letter of continued interest to your school or your school's like or your actual regional admission officer, and it might help to show that you are very interested in that school and that you really do want to go there. That is something that people do, so I suggest researching that. And then waitlisted. So if you are waitlisted at a school, which I was waitlisted to like 4 schools, that means that the regular decision admissions have come out and they want to reevaluate your application when they see like who all is going to come to the school. So say they admit 1,000 students, but only 800 students commit to that school, they have room to let 200 people in off the wait list. So that's basically what waitlist means. You just have to wait and see if you get in. You can either accept or decline your spot on the wait list, and then you just have to wait and see what happens basically. So another tip that I have for you guys is specifically about your college essay. So I believe that your college essay is the most important part of your applications. Everybody can have a 4.0 GPA and a nice test score and president of this, president of that, but your essays are really going to show your college application readers who you really are as a person. Take your time writing your essay. Make sure your personality shines through. Don't just write about what's in your application, what they can obviously see. Don't just be like, oh, I'm a hard worker and I did this in school and I did that. Really show that you are a well-rounded applicant and that you have interest in whatever you have interest in. Explain it, show it, try to like paint a picture basically. I know that's kind of cliche, but you are supposed to paint a picture with your writing instead of just blatantly saying, oh yeah, I had a 4.0 GPA and I went and did this and I went and did that. Another piece of advice is find fly-in programs. So if you guys don't know what fly-in and diversity programs are, colleges will literally fly you guys out, all expenses paid for, You don't have to pay for anything. You're just going to miss a few days of school. They will fly you to their campus. It'll kind of be like a little tour and orientation type thing where you can like sit in on classes. They're typically for minorities, first generation, or low income students. So if you fit any of those categories, please go to College Greenlight. So Google College Greenlight. It is a blog that updates fly-ins every school year, and it's extremely helpful because fly-ins are great tools to see if you actually want to attend that school, what kind of feel you get when you step on campus. And for some people, this is the only way they'll be able to get to campus. I couldn't go flying around America visiting all of the campuses that I wanted to visit. So fly-ins are a great way for you guys to explore the campus and see if you actually want to go there. I also wanted to talk about scholarships, nonprofits. I have a whole QuestBridge video. And then there's also things such as 5 Strong, which is a scholarship foundation that provides scholarships specifically to HBCUs. I think they're full tuition. And there's like Posse, which is full tuition scholarships to their partner schools. So you guys just need to research. Let me name drop some scholarships right now for you guys. The Coca-Cola Scholarship, Horatio Alger Scholarships, Elk's Most Valuable Student, Ron Brown Scholar, Greenhouse Scholars, Burger King Scholars, APIASF General Scholarship, Horizon Award, Coolidge Scholarship, the Beta Club Scholarship, Jimmy Rain Foundation. I'm actually gonna link my scholarship Google Doc folder in the description box, so make sure you guys utilize that. These are scholarships from previous years, but they might keep renewing the scholarships. So check out this folder. This is where I got all my scholarship from. It's like a collection of resources and stuff that I got from QuestBridge. This is what the folder is going to look like. And then each one of these is like a list of a lot of scholarships. So the last tip I have for you guys is kind of cliche, but basically don't stress yourself out too much. It is your senior year of high school, so make sure you still try to have fun, go out with your family, go out with your friends, because you are going to be going off to college soon. Make sure you spend time with who matters and don't get engrossed in just this college application process, because it can be very stressful. I would also say everything is going to work out. I promise it will. You're going to end up somewhere. Even though it seems like you really want to go to this one place, it might change in the future, and you never know what could happen. So just keep an open mind. If something doesn't work out, it's okay. Don't give up. Keep trying. Keep applying to scholarships. Apply to as many colleges as you want. Don't let anyone deter you from applying anywhere, because you never know until you take the chance. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit from this video. I'm going to link my scholarship folder down below, and if you have any other questions, feel free to DM me. Okay, so speaking of DMs and comments and emails and stuff, I think I'm pretty much caught up in responding to everyone in my Instagram DMs and then in my comment section. So if you guys need any help, feel free to comment down below. Comment on my other videos. If you comment your email on my How I Got Into Stanford video, I can send you some examples of the essays I wrote, or if you DM me, I can help you specifically with anything you might need help with. I am not an admissions officer. I'm not like a certified professional college tutor, but I can give you guys some stuff that I think will help you out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and interacting with me. I love YouTube, so I'm going to keep making videos for you guys. I'm excited for some back to school videos that I have coming up. Let me know what else y'all want to see when it comes to back to school stuff, and I'll see you guys next video.